Hello crafters, this is Suzanne from A Creative Muse and I'm here with some Halloween projects using some new My Creative Time goodies. Yay! So let's get into it. Let's get started. I made a Halloween card and as you can see, I am touching on that need for pasteloween. Oh yes. And also some embellishments using the Peppermint Candy Die, which is really supposed to be for Christmas, but why not have candy swirls all year long, right? Let's go with the card first. Here is my cute little A2 card. Now this image does come in stamp set, but I didn't use the stamp. I went ahead and used out of the paper pack. Here she is, and both of them are the same size. This is from the Wicked Night stamp and coordinating die set. Now, Emma at My Creative Time, she sells her stamp and dies as a bundle. So you can't choose one or the other. They will come together, but all the sentiments in here does have a coordinating die. Love that. And this fits the paper pack. And here you're seeing bits out of that beautiful pattern paper pack, which is called Wicked Night. Oh, love. 6x6 paper pack. So let's do a quick flip through. Love this pasteloween pumpkin. I would call this like a light salmon coral. So it's pink, but it's not that hot pink. This bow is picking up on that pink in there, but it's more of that, maybe a dusty pink, but it's beautiful. Let me do a quick little flip through. That's the image that I cut out with the coordinating die. Wicked Night. Love. And there's this house die set, but I did paper piece this one, but I could cut this out with the die as well for the house. This is cute. Love. Fun. I love the colorway. You get hot pink. Then see, this is the hot pink. This is that kind of a corally pink, but they're both beautiful. Super love. Just, oh, love. Great, great, great. Even this. And then it continues. Fabulous. So it is 24 sheets, 4 each of 6 designs. The Wishing You a Happy Halloween, that's right here. As you can see, stamped out and heat embossed. Great photopolymer stamp. So it stamps and emboss. Love it. Crazy clean. So I could have stamped this out, colored it, but in a pinch, go with the image from the paper pack. It works with the coordinating die. Next, that house. That wonderful house is Haunted House Tag Die. Let me give you a measurement on the Haunted House Tag Die. 4 3/8 of an inch tall by 2.5. And I'm going with the shadow. So there's a shadow and then the inner piece. But the inner piece does have a cut line, okay? So you can do the house alone or use that shadow. Then these 2 bits, what they do is they fill in behind the image here. So it's not a perfect fit, but what it does, instead of you having to cut bits out to stick it back in, you just glue this behind there for the circle. And I did like a dark gray, and then I also did this bit for the windows. Cute. And I had it here all nice and this pastel pink. And then something said to me at the last minute, stick a bow on it. And I decided to bring that bow in to match here. Now the bow. Love the bows. Mini bow dies. And I used this side of it. It's a little bit larger scale here. That's why I have it on the right side, and a little bit of a smaller scale over here. This one, 1 inch wide. This one, 1 3/8 of an inch wide. And then length of the bow here, almost an inch. And this one, 1 1/4 inch. Great price point, great die set. And I love that it does look 3D, but it lays flat. In the background here, Jill Norwood. She had asked Emma to bring this die set back because Emma had retired it. XOXO border frame dies. So she did bring this back. How many quantity? I don't know. But if you love it from Jill's channel, I watch Jill's channel and that's why I got mine. Even before I went on the My Creative Time design team, I bought this. So I love this die set. Here it is in the background. That's the largest die. Let me give you a measurement on it. 3 3/4 of an inch wide by almost 5 inch tall, 4 7/8 of an inch. Super cute. You get 4 dies and then you get the great XOXO. Save that for Valentine's, but use this all year long. So here it is close to you. Can you see? Look at that heat emboss right there. clean stamping, but then look at the edging. You see that XOXO? It adds texture, but it's subtle enough to use everywhere without it being like, is that love? Because you won't really tell, but that just adds to taking this all year long on all kinds of cards, going beyond just its XOXO. So it has options. And then she's just so cute. To create this scene, my Creative Time also has this fabulous tall floating edge dies. Love. Here is the cut line. Notice the slope. That's what I used here to ground the character with the house. And then there's some clouds. This die looks like it can work on a slim line. 7 1/4 inch tall. The clouds, 7 1/8 of an inch. Super duper cute. And also, if I wanted to go with a bigger card, I would have definitely brought in the Spooky Tree die. Love this die. Just love this die. I've had this one for a while. 6 inch tall by 3 1/8 of an inch or so wide. Cute. That could have been here in the background too with the house. And my little bow and all my pasteloween pinkness with like a dark shade of gray, black, and pink. Ooh, I love this. It's so cute. Yeah, I got to have a little pasteloween fun. Moving on. So from the new holiday release, which I'll put a link just for the release so you can look at it. 1 or 2 things are sold out but are restocking soon. And I believe even the Gingerbread Kisses paper pack is restocking. Things are coming back in stock. I decided to take Peppermint Candy Dies. And in the 4 different sizes is 2 each. We have the base for the candy with the wrapper, and then that cute just peppermint swirl. I thought I'm starting to really feel the Halloween when I introduced you guys to this die. I had just done it kind of plain. I didn't really go there with it, so now I wanted to go there with it. So I decided to take it Halloween. Why not? Why can't a peppermint candy be all year long? I could have done this pastel and it could have been Easter. Here, it's giving me loads of Halloween vibes. So let's start off with, this was my first one. And then this is my second one. I love both of them. So the first one, black cardstock, 110 pound, because here on the edge, I use a new product, Tim Holtz Foundry Wax. That's that foundry wax that you rub it on and then you take your heat gun and this is kind of a mixed media thing for me. Now these 2 colors, the orange here and the purple there, both of them are heat embossed on white cardstock. I took some clear embossing ink. I used my Altenew ink. I cut the paper with the die and I'm using the largest size. Let me give you a quick measurement on it before I go any further. 4 1/4 inch wide by 3 inch tall, okay? And then behind here is another die set. So what I did, cut that swirl, white cardstock, took the embossing ink, drag it, drag it, drag it, drag it. Just have it completely soaked with that clear embossing ink. Then took a sheet of paper and spread, really good too. The orange embossing powder is called Orange Blossom. So it's sort of a darker orange and I like this colorway. And then heat emboss. Any part that I was holding, because I had to hold it with my hand and it kind of rubbed off, I would just go back in again and heat emboss. But I think it turned out pretty good. And then on this one, this is purple. So both of these are products made by Ranger. I will put links for everything shown here, plus these 2 little add-ons. And if you want a good embossing ink, this one. This one helped me to stamp that sentiment without a ton of blurring. Love. Altenew embossing ink in clear. You know, there's nothing worse than you stamping and doing all that work and then you heat emboss and it's just like the witching becomes W-I blah. That just drives me crazy. I like to see it nice and crisp and clear. And this is very small. Look how you can see everything clear. You can see that U, you can see that A, the Happy Halloween, and it's all in white. Oh, love, 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 love. You got to use detail embossing powder too for sentiments like that. Anyway, back to this. Create my cute little Halloween candies. This is purple card base with the purple swirl, black card base with the orange swirl. On the top here, this is 2 different products as well. I have like my new favorite Halloween sentiment. Oh, I just love this one. October 31st, so OCT 31st die. Love, 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 love. Measures. And here with the shadow, but I have the shadow in vellum on top of black cardstock. 2¼ inch tall by 2 1/8 inch wide. This now is Emma's banner set. Ooh, it's so good. All right, so now this is sold separately. Layered banner dies, and we have extra large, large, medium, small. And I used, was it this one? I think I used the large right there. So the extra large one gives you a banner that measures 4.5 by like 1 1/8 or 1 1/4. The one I used, under 3.5 by 1. You can buy the layered banners. You can use any stamp in here. You get the base of it and then you put the top part. And I did it here too. See there, right there, you can tell the difference. Then you can do the add-ons with the stamps. She does have a holiday one. I don't have the holiday banner sentiments, but I do have the Halloween banner sentiments. I will link both of them so you can take a look if you like this style. I think it's so fun. It's like a swag and it has a built-in little extra swag. Oh, so cute. And it has, let's see, no tricks, just treats. I did spooky treats right there. And spooky treats come small, extra small, larger. Which one would go into super large? I don't think any in here. I think this would still go in this one. But you play around with it. And then there's little extras with bats and stuff that you can stamp and do the jack-o'-lantern face. Oh, love. And I love the curve to it. So I did this one, Spooky Treats. Then I took a metallic pigment ink and ran over this black cardstock. That's why it's looking that gray way. And this is that silver foundry wax on both ends of both of those cute peppermint candy dies. In the background of this, I got the idea of making it into an embellishment, is the bunch of circle fun dies. Love that loose scallop. This is just fun right here. And you can turn it into a shaker in 2 seconds with this piece right there. Just run that through and then you'll have this edge. If you want it to be thicker, then you go into this piece. And then you get a nice thick edge. I may do that for another project. That'd be cute too. I like this sizing. If you like this one, if you like it thinner, most definitely go there. Right now, my eyes are like loving this one with maybe something focused in the center. Cute, right? And again, not a bad price point. Let me give you the measurement on this outer piece, which you see here. 4 1/8 inch. I'm calling it the loose scallop because it's like a scallop but not tight. And then all these inside out stitched circle dies, and you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them coming all the way into the little baby. I love that. So you can use this. You don't always have to use this, but you can definitely use this as a foundation for a lot of projects too. Bunch of circles made by Candies, which super quick. The thing that took the longest was probably, you know, coming up with the idea and doing this heat emboss. Everything else, boom, boom, done. And then the back here on this one, my first one, I went just with the loose scallop on the outside and then put this on. I popped it up and put it on here. On this one, seeing that this was the second one, I decided I'm going to turn it into like a Halloween ornament, or you could hang this on a door or give this to your colleague at work, hang it on your desk at work, or send it with your kids to the teacher's classroom. This is super cute because now what I did, I used my crocodile and put an eyelet through it and turn it into an embellishment. And this whole thing, oh, she is super solid. And by putting another backing on it, then you can personalize it with a note, etc. But love. So this I could just put on anything. You could use it at the cover of a mini album, use it on a card, use it on packaging, on tags. So I'm going to show you. This one I did as an ornament. And when I say that I use a crocodile, I'm talking this one. Crocodile, big bite, love. With some, and that's from We Are Memory Keepers, with some We Are Memory Keepers eyelets. I have my eyelets in this little pack here. I like my in separate colors, and I'm using the larger one. So punched it out, then put this ribbon there and tie it. Some people do have a Halloween tree. If you have a Halloween tree, oh, you could definitely make all these sizes, because here you have all those dies to help make it. Or do these big ones and make, you know, ornaments for your Halloween tree. Why not? And I love the black glitter against the purple. And on this one too, the only difference is on this one, I decided when I had put the purple against the black, it was just looking, you know, boom, boom. I wanted it to have a little break. So I took this large one and did a silver foil circle in the back. You see it? In shiny silver. And this is more matte, loose. It has a little shine, but it's more of a matte finish as opposed to the shine. And I think that just adds to all the layers going on with this one. It's substantial, but she's cute. She'll last year after year. Then I decided to show you guys how to take it beyond where it's at. So let's imagine that I took this off. I'm going to tuck it underneath here. And now I just have it as an embellishment. Meeting up with some friends for Halloween coffee. There you go on a gift bag. Love. I just love this. Then, while playing with this one, let me tell you what this one inspired. Okay, so I took a note card, and this is just 4 1/4 inch wide, 8 1/2 inch tall, scored down the middle at 1/4 inch. So it's 4 1/4 inch square note card, okay? I put this on top of this, just testing it out. And then it dawned on me. Is this reminding you of anything? When I looked at it and I looked at the colorway minus the orange glitter, all of a sudden I was seeing if I had a friend or a loved one who rides a Harley Davidson or loves Harley Davidson's motorcycles, this was giving me the vibes of Harley Davidson. I would put this on a bag of candy or a card for that person. But you see how all of a sudden, I mean, I don't know if you're not seeing it, but I was seeing the colorway. When I put it against this gray, I was like, why is this reminding me of Harley Davidson? With the colors, with the black, the orange, and a little splash of the silver, right? So it becomes masculine. Once I take this off, it becomes very masculine. Take off that glitter. The glitter doesn't bother me, but you know. This is fine, because that still has that metallic look, but it's not feminine or masculine. It's just neutral, that metallic. So that's fabulous. Then I decided to go into the paper pack, and there is a Halloween paper pack besides Wicked Night. There's also Candy Corn. So there's 2 new Halloween paper packs in store. Okay, these released like maybe last month or so. So they're not like, oh gosh, that was so old. No, they're new. Candy Corn has awesome candy corns. Then cute colorway. Okay, that's 2 there. Here is this. This cuts out, and she does have a die that matches that you could cut out with. Circles. I could use the circles from the bunch of circles. This, and then it repeats. Okay, super cute. Here are the colorways in the front. On this 4x4 card front, I could cut a 4-inch square and then put Harley on top. Cute. See how it becomes a nice note card? Or same gray background, this here, and look at that as a card for somebody. I could still fit a gift card on the inside of this. Are you starting to see that the peppermint dies can go beyond just always being every Christmas I pull it out for Christmas crafting? Once I started playing with it this way, I was like, oh, I can see this for a birthday, Easter, Harley Davidson with some candies. Get his favorite candy and then put this on the cover of it. I think that's adorable. And it became much more serious once you change the colorway. Once you lighten it up with, you know, pink and white, yes, it becomes definitely Christmas, or red and green. But once I got into this colorway, it became Halloween. Love. So my real spotlight for this whole thing is really Peppermint Candy Dies. And I just had to play with this paper pack because, oh, I was just missing the pasteloween. So Wicked Night. And I thought about it, but then time got the best of me. I could definitely convert this colorway over to here and still have it look Halloween, and then put the sentiment here or the October 31st. And look how the October 31st fits so nicely here. Yes, it takes up more of the swirl, but if you don't like so much swirl, go with a bolder sentiment. Preferably word dies would give you that wow right there. And here, if you want to see more of the swirl, then you go smaller. Love, 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 love. 2 great embellishments. I just love them so much, and just love that I could hang this somewhere and it says October 31st. You already know it's Halloween. Alrighty, crafters, I just wanted to hop on and show you my little makes with some dies, awesome paper packs, all getting ready for Halloween. And you could translate some of these ideas over into the gingerbread if you're doing Christmas right now. And fall too. Why not do some fall candies? That might be interesting too. I may have to explore that as well. Alrighty, crafters. Everything I discuss will be detailed below. Thanks so much for watching. Definitely check out My Creative Time. Until the next video, stay crafty, my friends. Bye.